What's going on, everybody? So, it's the last trailer that I did. The last reaction video I did for a trailer, I think it might have been the Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer. So I haven't done a reaction video to a movie trailer in some time. But this is one of two that I'm doing today. And this one, I didn't do a first. This is the second trailer that came out, but I never did a trailer reaction to the first one. But I did see the first trailer. I was slightly confused at the story, what they're doing, how they're telling the story. Why is two characters in this movie that, I was slightly confused, but I think I have a hunch of the story that they're telling, the angle that they're going with, and that is Mufasa, the Lion King. During D23's expo that took place, they did reveal a few trailers. They did announce a few things. I know they announced a new Incredibles 3, Zootopia 2. They have a show around Inside Out that they say is like a mirroring, like the Office type of vibe. They did announce Avatar, the new Avatar that's coming out in 3025. They did announce some Marvel stuff, and they showed this trailer. So without further ado, let's watch this trailer, and I will get back to you guys with my thoughts on it and where I think they're going with said movie.
It's time I tell you a story. A story of a cub, not much bigger than you.
So just to be clear, we're not in this story?
There's a lot of stories with all of us. Tell one of those.
Long before they became legends, Mufasa and the prince who would come to be known as Scar became brothers.
Hello, what's your name?
Mufasa.
I told you to wait for me. We can't just leave him here.
Rules are rules, Tucker. The king will never accept a stray.
I'm not a stray. I'm just lost.
We do not associate with outsiders. Taka is the future king. We must protect the bloodline.
But, Dad, I saved his life. I have a secret, Mufasa. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother.
Sometimes I get a scent. It's barely a trace on the wind. And it smells like home. And then it's gone.
You and Tucker together, that is home. Now both of you go. Find your place in the circle of life.
The circle is broken. There will be one Lion King.
Mufasa, run!
We must fight together.
If we fight, we die. Just to be clear, I never signed up for this.
I'm here to protect you, my brother.
Mufasa! This was a bad idea! We're alive! I did it! I saved us!
You were saying?
Okay. 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 So, I did some looking into. So, what I'm getting from this trailer is it appears though as if Simba and Nala have a child, a cub. And the cub gets told the story of their grandfather, Mufasa. And this, like, that's what I'm assuming, because that's the only reason why Timon and Pumbaa will be there. As you've seen in the very beginning, they said, can you tell the story that has us involved in it? Like, there's tons of stories you can tell with us involved in it. But we see that they're telling the story of Mufasa. Obviously, this is the origin story of how Mufasa became Lion King. Now, one of my friends, shout out to Mark, because I did tell him that I was doing a story. I was doing a video about this trailer. And he was kind of, confused about it. I think all of us, I know when I first seen the first trailer, I was utterly confused because I seen Timon and Pumbaa in there, and I was like, why the hell is Timon and Pumbaa in this movie if it's the origin story of Mufasa? Like, why? And then I started to read a little bit about it, and then this trailer kind of confirms that it is like Simba, Nala, because Beyonce's in there, Donald Glover's going to be in it, Blue Ivy's in it. So it's kind of like going to tell the story from the perspective of Rafiki telling the story of how Mufasa became obviously Lion King. But then there's like all these different questions, like Scar was originally supposed to be the Lion King. And then something happened and Mufasa, who was an orphan, ended up taking the helm of being said Lion King, which then will explain why there was this tension between the two of them. Then there's the albino lions that threw me the fuck off. Just a little bit. Threw me off a little bit. Just a little bit. My boy Mark was saying how the lion, both Scar and Mufasa in this movie have the same coating. How does that happen? I think as time goes on, I think Scar's appearance does change. It's a wait and see. I'm going to go see this, but it's definitely a wait and see approach to this movie. I think this may probably lead into maybe another Lion King, the Simba Pride Lion King movie, live adaptation of it. Maybe we do see an appearance from the Scar's child. We may see that. They might be hiding it for some time. We may see it in a post-credit. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to this, though. I mean, I'm very disappointed that James Earl Jones is not voicing Mufasa. But if this is a young Mufasa getting into that stage, I can understand why they're not having James Earl Jones voice grown adult, elder adult Mufasa. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this movie. What do y'all think about this movie? How do y'all think this story is going to get told? Are you excited for it? I know some people are not that thrilled of this movie, but let me know in the comments what y'all thought of said movie. I know they also had a Moana 2 trailer come out. I also know that they are working on a live adaptation of Moana. I think it's a little too early for that, but with the hype of Moana and the success of Moana, I can clearly see why they jumped to a live adaptation of it. I also know they have a live adaptation of Snow White. I'm wondering, are we going to get a Princess and the Frog live adaptation? Are we? I would hope so, since we're doing all these other live adaptations of these movies. So let's wait and see. I do know the one that I think they probably will never touch is Pocahontas, for various different reasons. But let me know what y'all thought of this trailer right here. I will be back with another trailer in a few moments, and that's the one that I think I'm really going to be really diving into. So be right back.